Hey friends, Jessica here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you guys the 10 reasons I love the keto way of eating. So I did a Q&A earlier in the week, and one of the questions I had was, why did you choose Cheetos? Those are not keto. Okay. It was, why did you choose keto? And my answer was that the food was amazing. And then I thought I could do a whole video on why I love keto. And so that is what I'm doing for you guys today. So of course, number one, I just said, is the food is delicious. I was like, there's a diet where you can eat steak and butter and ranch and cheese. Sign me up. I'm on board. It's affordable. It is the most affordable diet that I've ever done. It actually cut my grocery bill almost in half rather than, doubling it, which is what all of the other diets I've ever tried to do did for me. It's easy to know what's on plan, okay? You can eat meat, you can eat fat, you can eat some veggies, and that's about it. So it's not hard to think about, okay, what am I gonna do for a meal? It's okay, well, eat some eggs and maybe some bacon. It's just super easy. You can mold it to fit your own needs. So there are a lot of different versions of keto out there, and you can do whatever fits your needs. I personally am doing it basically just for weight loss. There are a lot of people who are doing it for different reasons. Some people use it to help manage their diabetes. Some people use it to help with autism, to help with PCOS. There's so many different things that it helps with, and those people need different things than I need. So you can mold it to whatever you need. So I'm not super strict. I might eat something that has sugar in it or has wheat in it as long as the carbs are really low. But other people who are doing it for other health issues may have to, pay closer attention to okay, does it have maltodextrin in it? Because that's a form of sugar and that irritates or makes them have issues, whatever health things they have going on. I also know that you can do paleo versions of this. It's pretty close to paleo, except that you can have dairy. And I've heard of some vegan or vegetarian options out there. I can't imagine those, but I know there are some support groups on Facebook if you are interested in that. Number 5, it should really be numbers 1 through 10, and that's the community, specifically here on YouTube. Like my fellow keto YouTubers, like, y'all are my jam, y'all keep me going. All of the comments that I get when I'm having a tough day, it's just amazing. It has blown my mind, and I didn't expect that coming on board. I struggle with Facebook groups. I don't find very many Facebook groups are actually supportive. I was actually leaving a comment earlier today saying that a lot of people in those support groups don't know how to be supportive. In the smaller groups, like Keto Diamond has a group, If You're Keto has a group, Sadie's Losing It has a group. Those groups, the smaller ones, those are great. You're not gonna get yelled at for asking a question in there, but some of the larger ones, like, I just have to completely ignore them because it's so frustrating to see people going there trying to get help, trying to find advice on what to do, and they're just attacked for asking a question because they should have read the pinned post or they should have done research before they asked a question. Like, it's ridiculous. So keto Facebook groups, I am done with those, but YouTube, keto community, and Instagram too. I like the support that I get on Instagram as well. Those are just so amazing. Number 6, when you are in ketosis, it helps curb cravings, which is amazing. And I think that is what helps me so much with food addiction and binge eating disorder. I did a video recently about binge eating disorder as well, or my experience with binge eating disorder, and I'll link that down below. But keto has really helped a lot with that. Number 7, you get an energy boost. I can always tell when I'm in ketosis because I am getting things done around the house. Like I'm vacuuming, sweeping, I'm doing the dishes, like I'm just going. Whereas when I'm kicked out of ketosis, which unfortunately I do to myself all the time because, I'm not the wisest person ever. I just want to sit on that couch. So I can definitely tell a difference. I feel miserable if I'm kicked out of ketosis. But when I am in ketosis, I am just unstoppable. It's amazing. Number 8, this is kind of a 2-part. You get to eat cheese, which I kind of already mentioned in number 1. Also, salt. Salt is encouraged. So in most diets, you have to pay attention to salt content, and you still have to pay attention to salt content, but because you don't have those carbs, you're not holding on to water as much. That water is flushing your system. That means that you need to eat more salt. I experienced congestive heart failure a couple of years ago, which all of that is cleared up now. I don't have an issue with my heart function anymore, so I don't have to worry about doing the what is it called? The congestive heart, the CFH diet is basically you have to keep it below 2,000 milligrams of salt, and that was the hardest thing I've ever done. Like I was afraid to eat anything. I lost a lot of weight, but mostly because I wasn't eating anything. So the fact that on this one, like I don't have to specifically buy stuff that is low sodium, because also that stuff is not delicious. Like that is awesome. Number 9, drinking alcohol is okay. Like you have to be careful. You can't, go around drinking margaritas, which I love margaritas, but those have a lot of sugar in them. But you can drink beer. You can drink, clear liquors, as long as you just have to be careful about what you're mixing it with. So I like Michelob Ultra. I like mixing vodka with like the white Monsters. Not that I'm saying you guys should drink, but I don't really drink that often anymore. But before I had my baby, I was a big drinker. And so every once in a while, like if we're on vacation or there's a special event, I like to have a drink. And before on other diets that I've tried, it was like, you definitely need to not drink like that. You need to get rid of it. And this one's like, you burn the alcohol first, so it's fine. And then number 10, it's easy to order at a restaurant. So like I said, in number 3, it's easy to know what's on plan. So if I go to a restaurant, I can get a burger with no bun. I can get a steak and some veggies. I can get chicken and veggies. You have to be careful about sauces, but almost any restaurant you go to, there are some that's hard. Like Japanese restaurants are hard, but most of them have something, and it's easy to know what you eat and what you can't eat. And so you can still be social. You can still go out with your friends. You can have a drink. Just be careful about what's in it. But I love that it's not, you have to not be social. I was actually reading a book one time, and I think it was by Bob Harper, the guy that used to be on The Biggest Loser. I think it was called The Skinny Rules or something like that. And one of them was, don't be social. Like, don't have friends. You need to choose. Are you going to be healthy or are you going to have friends? And I was like, well, that's ridiculous. Why do I have to choose? And guess what? You don't. You can do keto and you can do both. So there you go. Those are my 10 things that I love about keto. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment of the things that you love about keto at the bottom as well. And of course, subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube channel, and we will see you in the next video.